Welcome back to Syncore Gaming, everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I did. I had an okay weekend. Had some friends over, played card games, and hung out for a couple hours on Saturday. And Sunday was kind of just a boring day. But all in all, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Got to cook some food. Love cooking food. So this, I apologize, this video is getting out considerably later than I had intended. I am a huge oh, I forgot I did all that. I am a huge Ghostbusters fan. And I have been rather patiently awaiting the launch of the new Ghostbusters Frozen Empire trailer. We were supposed to have gotten it several weeks ago, or that was the rumor, and we didn't get it. Well, it just dropped today. It dropped this morning, and I have watched that trailer a fair number of times. I've watched the trailer. I've watched trailer breakdowns just because I'm super excited for that. I mean, just unbelievably excited. Afterlife was an incredible movie to me. I know that there are a lot of people out there that may not have liked it, but I thought, well, okay. We can discuss this a moment. I thought that it was a good send-off movie, like a good passing of the torch, you know, the old guys to a new team. I thought that it did very well in that. As it turns out, it wasn't necessarily a passing of the torch, though, because we still have the original team that's still there. So it wasn't 100% passing of the torch, but it was still, to me, it was still a really, really good movie. I thought that it was very well done. It stayed very true to the original two movies. And I'm not going to have an argument with anybody, but I do not... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I do not accept the 2016 movie as canonical. I do not accept that as part of the timeline. To me, that was not a good film. It has nothing to do with the fact that it was, you know, a gender swap movie. It has to do with the fact that it was a forced movie. To me, it wasn't funny. They had to force their jokes. There were, in my opinion, there were a number of very inappropriate jokes. It wasn't good. So that's all I'll say on that. But the Afterlife followed the original two, in my opinion, very, very well. And what it did for me was it gave closure and wrapped up a story. Understandably, like they unwrapped a story to rewrap it, I guess. You know, the whole Gozer thing and all of that should have been done. I'm gonna leave that off for this video because I need to actually quest and get some things done and to move on. You know, the Gozer thing was essentially finished in the first movie. You know, it didn't have to be revisited, but it was a good jumping off point for a new film. So that was, you know, it was well done. And this Frozen Empire trailer, it looks like a good movie. Now, I've heard different people say, "Oh, well, it's a, you know, it's a scary movie, but it's got comedy in it also." And I don't know how they're going to make Ghostbusters scary. Like, to me, it was never scary. Now, whenever I was a little kid, um, there was one part of that movie that actually scared me when I was a little kid, and that was the reveal of the demonic form of the library ghost. That was the only, and I mean, I was a little kid, so yeah, that scared me to death. But the rest of the movie it was not scary at all, and that was even as a child. So it's hard for me to envision them actually making a Ghostbusters movie scary. But I'm excited to see how they're going to do it. If they do in fact find a way to make it scary, I would be okay with it. Like, I'm not a big horror movie fan. I never have been. Horror movies just are not my thing. To me, they're kind of dumb. My wife hates watching movies with me, period, but she's a big horror movie fan. And she hates watching it. Every once in a while, I'll sit down and I'll watch a scary movie with her, and it's like she hates doing it. Because I studied film in my early life, and yeah, 15, 20 minutes in, I tell her, oh yeah, that's the bad guy. Oh, this is probably what's going to happen here. This is probably the reveal is going to be this. We get to that point of the movie, and she's like, "Hey, I hate you." I'm sorry. At this point, it's just noticing patterns. So yeah, horror movies have never been my thing, but I would be, I'd be on board with a Ghostbusters movie if they made it more scary, if they actually, gave it a horror movie aspect. I think I'd be on board with it. I'd be behind it. I'd be there to watch it. Sure, why not? I think it'd be fun. No wolf. But yeah, just I am super, super ready for that. And they gave us the good news, a week or two ago. They actually pushed the release date of it, and they pushed it up instead of back. So we're going to get it a week earlier than they had originally said we were going to get it. Okay.
How can I be of service?
Okay. Trying to remember if I've done some of these. Like, I know I've done the one that we just did. Ooh, that'd be a good day to have that. I know I've done, like, the one I just did, I know I've done before. Because I remember fighting the goblins back over there. I remember that. But I don't know that I remember this one or not. And I know there were things in this part of the Shire that I probably haven't done. Because normally on a playthrough, I'm not going for, like, storytelling or whatever. I'm get done here what I need to get done, and then move off to Bree. And I think I've only done the Evendim stuff maybe once. And I don't even think it was as a Hobbit. Uh-oh. Okay. We may have to fight our way up through here. Let's see how well I am at avoiding. Nope. Gonna have to fight. It wasn't even as a Hobbit. I came back here. Actually, I don't think I came back here. I think, I'll look in a second. I actually think, yeah, there's another way in. I never even started from the Shire area. I came in from the North Downs. So this stuff here, I've never done. And the Yonder Shire stuff, which is what I'm aiming for with this, which is new content that I've never done, period. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Stop. And actually, now that I'm seeing a little bit of this, I have done this before. I have done this before. Because somewhere around here, good lord. It's just that guy, okay. Somewhere around here, there is a named goblin. Okay, listen, bud, you're just annoying me. I'll take all of you out. There's a named goblin somewhere that patrols this area, I think. But I don't know where. But yeah, getting back over here. I have done this before. Huh. Oh. Maybe I haven't. Because I kind of thought that that cave was right along here. I don't remember going into a camp to do this quest. Maybe I haven't done it. No, there's the cave right there. Is there another way in here, maybe? Oh, it's a cooldown. No? Maybe I haven't done this before.
The goblins of Mount Bram have never forgotten their defeat at the hands of the Shire folk, and revenge has brought them hither once more.
Did I complete all parts of it? Nope, nope. There's Goblin Slayer Advanced. I couldn't remember how many the Goblin Slayer deed had. Some of them are just 2. Some of them are like 5, I think. Nope, okay. If there's a hum in the background, I apologize. It is a heater. So it's still a little chilly, and my house is old. The house we bought is old, and when we moved in, the second floor didn't have any ductwork to it. Well, one of the first things we did was we replaced our furnace. Was one of the first things we did, because the furnace that was in the house when we bought it was an old fuel oil furnace. And I thought, that's kind of neat, but I don't think that's, I don't think that's what I want. So we pulled the fuel oil furnace out, pulled the old fuel tank out, and we just got a regular propane gas furnace. And we've used that since. Well, we didn't get to it until late last year, but finally got around to running ductwork, which was a nightmare of its own. It's an old house. There's a whole lot of holes in the wall now, where we had to figure out where we were running stuff and getting access points to get in and to run stuff. So we finally got the ductwork put in, got all of that done, and I was super excited. Get the ductwork in, I get the register boxes in, I get it all taken care of, and I thought, awesome, finally we can get rid of I have been here because I remember fighting this guy in this little area, because you have to fight a bunch of other goblins before he comes down to fight. We don't have to use the window AC units in the summer to keep it cool. We're not going to have to use the electric heaters in the winter to keep it warm. We can finally not have to worry about all that. We get all of this hooked up. We get everything done. And it turns out that the furnace isn't powerful enough to push the air through the ductwork to get it up to the second floor, because there's a long run to get it up here. So I've spent a whole lot of time trying to figure out different ways that I can get it to push up to the second floor, and I just,
How can I be?
outside.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Okay. Outside of getting a new furnace that is bigger and has a bigger blower on it, not entirely sure what else to do. I've found some alternatives, but I don't know that they'll work that well. I don't want a dagger. I don't want a hammer either. What about these? No. And no. So what sells for the most? 136, 190, 161, 144, 145, 437. Boys, we found it. You can get like inline blower fans that you can use, but in that I've got to find the best way to hook it up, how to get it to kick on when I need it to kick on, because I don't just want to put it in there, plug it in, and just leave it run all the time. There's also the option I've seen online of people getting in and attaching like I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's like a squirrel cage blower to the bottom of the plenum for the furnace. The only issue with that is I have a downdraft furnace instead of an updraft furnace. So I have to get under the house and do all of that under there. So I don't know. The short of the story is I'm upset that I have to keep using electric heat. Okay, so you're going to send me to Bree also. So I guess what I'm going to do Oh man, those are just barely better than what I picked up right there. Okay. What do we got? Jeweler, metalsmith, tailor. I already knew both of them. What is this? Weaponsmith. It's not what I have. I have woodworking. Yeah, woodworking. So yeah, I'm at a loss at the moment. I'd like to have it figured out by summertime. That way, you know, we could try and get this. I mean, if a new furnace is the only option, well, you know, I'd spent like $2,500 on this furnace. I don't have another 25 spare dollars laying around at the moment, so we'll just have to deal with it. But if there's something else that I can figure out, that would be awesome. So if anybody listening happens to be an HVAC expert, man, I could sure do with some advice. That'd be pretty nice. Okay, so we are going to just run around and do quests until I get to Yonder Shire level, which I think it started at 20? So we'll probably get to level 18. And then we'll go do Yonder Shire stuff, or see if we can do Yonder Shire stuff. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head back and at least turn this quest in. I don't believe it's going to give me any XP, though. But we'll see. I'm going to turn it in, and then I'm going to come back here and do some questing in Overhill. Actually, I think there's only like 2 quests here. Or 3. There's only one that's going to give me XP, so I guess it's that one that I'll do. So maybe I'll just go do stuff, do that one quest, and then, oh, wrong way. And then go do stuff in the Bracken Borings. Because I think the quests in the Bracken Borings will still give me XP, so that'll probably be what I'm going to do. I still haven't figured out if the fast travel is faster than riding the horse. But riding the horse is free. How much money do I have? 4 gold. Oh yeah, because I was an idiot and bought all of those, where are they? All of these, those rough leather wrappings, because I'm dumb. That was the WoW coming out. It's like, oh, just buy up a whole bunch of this stuff. I can just, you know, sell it back. Which I guess technically I could still sell that back, but I need to hold on to some of them for a little while to finish leveling. Alright.
Oh, woe is me.
Oh yeah, it still gave me a little bit of XP. Alright. That ain't bad. Better than nothing. back to Overhill. I just like riding around the Shire. What's going on at the party tree? Is there an event going on? No, because I didn't get an invite. Token exchange. What tokens?
How can I be of service?
Oh, these are just token exchanges. Okay. Huh. So you can just buy festival tokens. I didn't know that. So right now there isn't anything going on. Okay. I didn't know that. You for now are going to get hidden. Oh, that's something else I wanted to check really quick. How many points do I have? Maybe? 859. I will check the skirmish camp because I'm probably gonna change my...
Might I have a word with you?
Andy Brockhouse. Huh. What is this quest? That's way back there, though. I'm probably gonna play dress up next video. The beginning of the next video. And, switch out my winter clothes. There's a particular set that I usually like using. And I know it's still available because I've come across it somewhere, but I can't remember if it was in the Lord of the Rings store or if it was from a skirmish vendor. So I'll have to go through and figure that out. And how much of that do I have? Okay. I have 1,000 marks, and I don't know if it'll require medallions or not. Which, man, I am at that level. I could start doing some of this stuff if I wanted to. That's seasonal stuff. Which, this one's coming up. Spring event. Because that's how you get your medallions, is doing these instances. Okay, I am probably going to come down here and turn this in, and then I'm going to have to cut this video a little bit short. I know it's coming out late, it's going to be short. My dog is sitting here staring at me. So she wants something, but I'm not sure what. She either wants outside, or she just wants love and affection. So, get up here, turn this in. I always forget how far down here this is. What is in the South Farthing? Is there even anything in the South Farthing? This is to the South Farthing. Can I go there? Have I ever investigated this? Oh, I think I have investigated. There's like a wall or something. I thought. Okay, we're going to investigate really quick, and then I can go up there and turn that in. Oh my goodness, what is in the South Farthing? Huh. Okay. Well, canonically, I know where I am. I have never done anything here before. Ever. Huh. Is this new, I wonder? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to look. I have to look. Is this new? Huh. My date added. Okay, let's see this. Oh my goodness, yeah, okay, so that's why I've never done it, is because it was added to the game late 2022. Huh. Okay, well, I am a Hobbit, so clearly I am going to do yonder Shire stuff before I do that. However, we're going to be doing it pretty soon. Is this who? Yeah. Is this who I'm meeting?
Hello there.
Okay, so he wants me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go because I think she wants to go outside. So, hey, I appreciate everybody that everybody sticking around that did. Again, apologize about the video being a little later than I meant for it to, and being a little shorter than I usually make them. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content that I make, subscribe to the channel. I try to have a video out, a different video, 3 days a week. I have Lord of the Rings Online, I have Return to Moria, and I have Star Trek Online. All of the concept of all of these videos is the same. I just sit and play through a game and talk about my life, unless I'm tired and don't have a whole lot to talk about that day. And then I just sit and make dumb comments while I play a game. Anyway, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope to see you guys in the next video. And until then, I hope that you guys' adventures are just as fun as mine. We'll talk to you later, guys.